Hello folks, again part of our Mock Mania series. How should I mentally prepare before taking a mock exam? Very interesting question. Actually speaking, you shouldn't really mentally prepare before taking a mock exam. You shouldn't have to mentally prepare before taking a mock exam. And the mock exam is, in the first few mocks that you take, it should be preferably on a specific slot. You're really geared, you're not tired, you're geared for an intense 2-hour experience. Fine. So, and therefore you say, look, I'll drink water, I'll take off all my devices, keep them aside, I'll lock myself in a room, no disturbances. 2 hours at a stretch, I'm having a crack at it for 2, 3, 4 mocks. But then you should reach a point where you don't need all this setup to just take a mock. Taking a mock, the more environment you create for needing to take a mock, the fewer mocks you'll end up taking. And so you should be able to take a mock at the drop of a hat. And you should say, look, I've come back home rather late, 8:15. I'm going to grab a shower, a light dinner, 8:50. I'll sit down, have maybe a coffee or some water with me, and then I'm having from 8:55 to 10:55. That's my ball game. That's my plan. Though I can get to this point of taking a mock really quickly. And very often, I worry about the environment for taking a mock. I have a daughter who's 8. Every time she has to sit and prepare something, she'll get her erasers and pencils and sharpen them up, and a new handkerchief, a water bottle, and all that. By the time it's 20 minutes in, and I'm going mad, and I'll be like, you do what you need to do. I'm stepping out. So sometimes she's very young. Obviously, she's not taking mock, but the mahal or the environment to take something, if it takes precedence, then every extra thing that needs to happen before taking a mock is another layer of resistance. I understand that all of these need to fall in place, and the mock needs to be a super clear run experience for the first 2, 3. But after that, very soon, very quickly, you should go to a point where you say, look, drop of hat, I'm taking a mock. Every Sunday at 4 p.m. I'm taking a mock. That's not negotiable. But this week I'm taking 2. Let me take it on Tuesday. Why Tuesday? I pick a date. Fine. So you should take mock early in the morning, afternoon, evening, late night. It doesn't matter. It should become like I can do this at any point of time. Then in the last lap, you come back and say, look, now I'll come back and create the environment. And I'm not doing it randomly. I make sure that I'm well primed. I have to be well rested. I've got a good 8 hours of sleep. I'm well hydrated. I'm switched on. I'm not tired and in vague lethargic state when I'm taking the mock. I need to optimize all of these variables. First 2, 3 mocks, you optimize them. The middle 15, 18, 20, you don't optimize them. You wing it and then get your body ready to do all of this at any point of time. Then you come back and say, hey, all this is good. I'm ready, but let me see if I can prime myself even better. That will happen in the last lap. But in the middle, where you're just doing mock after mock after mock, if you plan for one optimal setting, there's just more inertia for mock taking. Don't do that. Right? Best wishes for Ken.